Let's rank every Vandal skin in Valorant from worst to best, and just remember, this is my opinion. And starting off the F tier is a disgusting green screen skin well deserving of last place. This skin is borderline painful to look at, and this skin couldn't be more boring if it tried. This piece of trash costs $18. You're better off burning your cash in a fire. If I told ChatGPT to make a Vandal skin, this is likely what it would make. I've decided we just need all of the green screen skins permanently deleted. A winter cabin slapped on the side of a Vandal makes so much sense. It is actually a thorn bush. We have a thorn bush Vandal in the game. The Phantom was funny, but this is just a cash grab. Literally couldn't be more boring if it tried. Was this skin in Tron? Because it certainly looks like it was. Vandal, but it's made of wood. Peak innovation. Vandal, but it's slightly red. Even better innovation. This is the kind of Vandal I would have used when I was hard stuck bronze. But if you are hard stuck in your rank, then I actually have a solution for you. Because Rala.ai, the sponsor of this video, is a Radiant level AI coach designed to help you win your games in real time. Just by asking Rala a question, how do me and Omen hold B? You can learn strategies and game plans that'll help you win rounds instantaneously. You can also ask Rala for lineups. I need a Sova lineup for B main. And it'll give you the best lineups possible that you can use immediately in that round. Well played, Rala. Well played. It also helps you keep track of any advantages your enemies might have, such as their ultimates, their economy, and genuinely so much more. This AI was made by Sero, who is a well-known YouTuber and Radiant coach himself, and the best part about it is that it is absolutely free. So head to the description and give it a try. It literally does not cost you even a single penny, unlike these Vandal skins. Starting off the D tier is the tackiest thing I've likely ever seen. When I think of the word torque, I think of hypercars, not rust bucket weapons. It's actually kinda pretty boring. The only reason this skin isn't in F tier is because I'm a Formula 1 fan. I'll be real, I didn't even know this thing existed until today. This is the skin used by Counter-Strike players who can't afford a gold arabesque. It just looks like a sad attempt at a symbiote Vandal. Welcome to the painfully boring tier. This is the first skin on the list I don't actively hate, so that's something I guess. Vandal skin, but it has Reyna on it. Vandal skin, but it has Phoenix on it. It can change colors. Kinda cool. Not that cool, but kinda cool. To be honest, it's a pretty lame attempt at making an AK, but it's also not ugly. The only green screen skin I can slightly tolerate. The black and red is honestly pretty badass, but that's about it. It's classy. I have literally nothing else to say about it. I would describe this skin as being terrible in a lovable way. Welcome to the looks okay tier. This one is infamous, but it gets points for being unique. Black, white, and gold do actually go together decently. Starting off the C tier is the NASA Vandal. We can thank Joel's TV for this one. The kill effect is kinda cool, besides the fact the skin is kinda cringe. So much potential for a cool Egyptian themed skin, but none of that potential fulfilled. For a skin with the default model, it's actually really pretty. I want to hate this one. I want to. But for some reason, I don't. Definitely one of the best default model skins. It's genuinely beautiful. They just don't make battle pass skins like this anymore. It's actually really solid. This was my first ever Vandal skin, so even though it's in C tier, it's S tier in my heart. The Ruin set is carried by the knife, but the Vandal is still decent. I feel like this is a skin that definitely deserved effects. We were robbed. For a battle pass skin, it's actually pretty sick. I am mad about this one. I was only a few months late to getting it, and it's really clean. The original variant, kind of bad, but the pink is immaculate. I hated the Smite 2.0 Vandal, but I can't lie, for some reason I cannot take my eyes off of this thing. This skin is the pinnacle of so stupid that it's actually good. In one single word, horrifically, terribly, undeservingly underrated. I'm a sucker for cell shading, and honestly, if this skin had effects, it would easily make it into the A tier for me. Starting off the B tier is an opinion I'm likely gonna get a lot of grief for. I honestly never saw the appeal in this skin, besides it being a fidget spinner. The best way I can describe this skin is good, but forgettable. This is a rare situation where the kill sound effect carries the entire skin. Listen to this. Another skin that is carried by the fact it has a pink variant. One of the most legendary skins in Valorant history, and arguably one of the most overrated. I have personal beef with the skin, because this was the start of Riot charging $100 for pixels. I honestly think this skin is a bit underrated. The variants are genuinely really sick. One of the weirdest skins in the game. Looking at it makes me uncomfortable, but I kinda enjoy using it. Goated finisher. It is worth it just for the monkey. Nowhere near as good as its phantom counterpart, but Oni is Oni, so it's still pretty good. Newer players won't know about Chronovoid in its prime, and I miss the era where everyone and their mother was using the skin. Starting off the A tier is a skin with one of the best finishes in the entire game. That thing is so sick. A skin that is insanely infamous at this point, but I'm sorry, I can't rank it any higher with the default model and the default shooting sounds. I feel like most people like the skin more than I do, but it's still good enough to be seated firmly in the A tier. If it hasn't already been obvious, I'm a man who can be openly biased. And this is an example because it was my first ever non-Battle Pass skin. Ion is the perfect example of a good skin. Not a great skin, but a good skin, because it's clean, it's reliable, and it's just a W. More love needs to be shown to Primordium. This skin bundle is the embodiment of being badass. I genuinely think that the skin is extremely clean, but who in their right mind would pay $24 for it? Actually, me. I probably would. Although I do think RGX isn't aging amazingly well, it's never gonna be not good. It truly is a classic. This skin with the champion's aura enabled is unbelievably cold, but it's a shame that I'm terrible at the game. Starting off the top 10 is an opinion people are gonna be in my ear about. I'm not hiding the fact that I'm biased. I adore the show and I will die on this hill. And starting off the S tier is a skin that is honestly aging disgustingly well. Prime will never not be fun to use. Avori Dreamwings was an incredibly controversial bundle on release, but to the people that hate this skin, I promise it is okay to have some fun sometimes and to let cute things be cute. When this bundle was announced, I thought a Singularity Vandal was gonna look completely stupid, to be honest, and instead, it ended up looking obscenely good. I will always advocate for how beautiful this skin is. It is so classy, it sounds good, it feels good, and I've yet to get bored of using it. Starting off the top 5 is the Araxis Vandal. I swear nothing hits better than the kill sound of the skin. It is so menacing and so fun to use. This skin can only be described as a timeless classic. It's been around since even before the public release of the game, and yet it somehow never seems to get old. Zerofang kind of feels like the new kid on the block that immediately asserts dominance, because to me, this skin kind of just feels and sounds like a better version of Prime. I am convinced that the Prelude to Chaos Vandal does more damage than any other skin in the game. It just feels heavy and powerful to use, and honestly, I love it. And coming in at first place is by far the least unique opinion of all time. Kuronami is honestly just leagues better than any of the other skins. Riot absolutely nailed this bundle, besides the insanely inflated price tag.